A question I encounter a lot with my private lessons is how should I warm up before a round? What should I do to adequately prepare myself to go out and play a good round of golf? So I'm here today with my good friend, PGA teaching professional, Dennis Biedenstein. So Dennis, as you and I both know, the majority of our students don't even warm up. They just run to the first tee.
Yep.
So I was hoping in today's lesson you could go over with us what you would teach your students to do and how a good pre-shot or pre-round routine rather for them might differ from the average tour player.
Absolutely. I think a good pre-round warm-up starts with more time management. Give yourself plenty of time to get to the golf course to get ready for your round of golf. 9 o'clock tee time, 8 o'clock's a good time to be there. So it gives you plenty of time to get to the golf course, utilize the bag drop, change your shoes, golf shot check in, find your playing partners. It leaves us plenty of time for a small bucket of golf balls. About 50 golf balls is a great spot to be, okay? 4 golf clubs. We don't need to bring the whole bag down. Again, this is not a practice session. This is a warm-up session. You're trying to prepare your body to go play a round of golf. We don't want to wear ourselves out on the driving range. I typically bring 4 golf clubs with me again. Bring a wedge, a mid-iron. Typically, if you know the golf course you're playing, it's great to bring the club you think you're going to use for that first par 3. Okay?
All right, that's great advice.
Hybrid, another lofted club, and your driver, okay? Again, we are warming up. We are preparing ourselves for an activity. Every major league sport, football, baseball, basketball, there's a warm-up. Well, they do it for a reason. Same thing for golf. Typically what we do first is we're going to go ahead and grab a couple of our golf clubs together, the 2 short irons, and just make some nice level swings, okay? Not ball height, but just level swings to try and feel our body. Use the weight of these 2 golf clubs to help loosen us up, prepare our golf muscles, our core, our legs, to get ready to hit a golf ball. From there, after that, for a couple minutes, not very long, we're going to take the wedge. We're just going to make some full swings at about half speed. Not too concerned about direction at the moment. We're just getting ready to make contact as we go. 5 or 6 golf balls with that again. We're going to grab that mid-iron. I've grabbed my 7-iron today. This is typically the club that I'm going to use for the first par 3 that I'm going to encounter today on the golf course. Set up, good posture, good alignment, okay? Imagine that hole we're about to play. Get some confidence. See the golf ball fly in the air. Picture it flying onto the green. 5 or 6 shots with that. Have a good look, positive attitude as you go. We'll work our way to the hybrid next, a little bit longer club. Again, we are taking about 7 or 8 swings with this. Longer club, help us loosen up a little bit more. Trying to feel tempo, not feel rushed. Again, we got plenty of time. We're not trying to hit as golf balls as fast as we can to get to the first tee. We're giving ourselves plenty of time. Nice full swings, good tempo. Transfer weight back, transfer weight through, clean and simple. Next we move on to the driver. We're not hitting a bunch of drivers. We're hitting probably 4 or 5 drivers. You're going to picture again the first couple holes you're going to play. You know how it's going to play. We know what we want to see with the golf ball. Picture that. Get a good look, good ball flight, like what you see before you hit to that first tee. Then hopefully at this point in time we have about 20 golf balls left. That's our goal. You're going to go back to your wedge. We're going to hit the remaining golf balls 20 yards, some 30 yards, and some 40 yards, those scoring shots. Because we know we're going to miss some greens out there today, so we want to get that touch.
Right.
You know, for those,
so you're
for those
working on the
opportunities.
short game on the range.
Absolutely. You know, from there, we'll have plenty of time left, 15 or so minutes to go. Make your way to the putting green. We're at the putting green, we're going to work on getting used to the speed of the greens. Not so much worried about my tech. Again, it's not a practice session, it's a warm-up session. You're going to go and pick an intermediate hole 15, 20 feet away, and just make some rolls. See the ball get rolling, judge how fast these greens are going to be. We don't want to be guessing when we get out there. We want to figure that out before we go.
Right.
Make your final bets with your group, head to the first tee.
That's great advice. I like it all, and I'm right on par with you with the putting. I always tell my students, don't worry about making every putt on the green.
Correct. Get
the speed down. I also add in there, roll a few 3-footers just to see the ball going in the hole.
See it here, hit the hole.
Right,
Absolutely.
and then it's quite a bit different from the average tour players where they're going to spend probably, when you say a good full hour,
absolutely,
hitting and working through their set up and down.
Correct.
Hitting probably almost every club.
They're going to hit every club. They're going to spend a good hour and a half. They're going to go to the putting green. They're going to go to the short game area. That's their job.
Probably spending a good, half hour, 45 minutes on just the short game itself before they go tee off.
Absolutely. So. You know, there's the difference between them doing their job and you having fun, but we still need to prepare ourselves, warming up to go play a round of golf.
Right,
don't
and preparing your body
so
that you don't end up with an injury is probably the most important thing.
Correct.
Thanks, Dennis. So I'd like to give a big thanks to my good friend Dennis Biedenstein, PGA teaching professional, for being with us here today on mygolfinstructor.com. And if you have a question, feel free to submit it in the Ask Maria section on mygolfinstructor.com.